All right, it's about 7 minutes after 6 o'clock. We'll call our meeting to order and start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Judy, why don't you take the roll call?
Simonson.
Yes.
Rickrell. Lyon. Hollister.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Holm.
Yes. We're at the audience portion of our agenda. No one's here, so we'll move on. We have our consent agenda.
Mayor,
Yes.
just to interrupt you really quick, I'm sure you're about to say it, but we have to pull items J and K. And I also want to say that I have a pay reimbursement in there, so I'm going to mute myself off of this particular part of the agenda, and then I'll come back in. I don't want to influence the consent agenda vote in any way.
Okay. As I said, we have our consent agenda, which consists of tonight's agenda, the minutes of the June 6th, 2022 regular city council meeting, bills payable through June 20th, 2022 in the amount of $1,378,691.28. We have the May financial reports, the mayoral appointment of Brenda Klemme and Joelle Hosette to the Historic Preservation Committee. We have cigarette permit filed by KJ's. We have solid waste collection application filed by BFI Waste Services. A Class E liquor license and Sunday sales filed by Main Street Tobacco. We have an authorization for reimbursement payment to City Manager Josh Boldt for an employment transitional expense in the amount of $5,000. That was per his contract, Section 15G, when we hired him. And we have removed item J and item K for paperwork reasons. Okay, we have a motion by Hollister, seconded by Coolman. If we have no discussion, take the roll.
Hollister.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Holm.
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Okay. Item 6 is public hearing, and the public hearing tonight is a hearing regarding the sale of city property, which is known as Lisa Park. Do you have anything to say about this, Josh?
Well, just that the Parks Board supports this. I know this is the second round at having this opportunity, so to speak. We were contacted by a prospective buyer again, and they're ready to put in a bid. I'm hoping, obviously, we don't have to do this a third time, but even though it's a second time, this is pretty well supported. So authorizing this public hearing allows for public comment. The resolution below, if approved, will allow us to proceed with an open bidding process for this property. We're recommending a minimum target of $6,000.
Does that money, say if we sell it, is that money going to the Parks Board budget, or is that going to the general fund, or where's that money gonna go?
That will go into the general fund CIP, but into kind of an earmarking process for the Parks Board. I 100% agree with that thought process that it could and should be earmarked. It's all the same fund, but the CIP does break down by department.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have anything else?
Motion to close.
Okay, we got a motion to close the public hearing by Hollister,
Second.
seconded by Holm. Any discussion? Then take the roll.
Coolman.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Holm.
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Hollister.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Next, we move on to old business, which is ordinance number 1197, entitled an ordinance altering parking restrictions from street corners and traffic signals. And this is the third reading to make that a city ordinance.
So moved.
Okay, we got a motion by Good,
I'll second.
seconded by Coleman. We have no further discussion. Let's take the roll.
Good.
Yes.
Holm.
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Hollister.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Item B is a resolution authorizing sale of property by bid process. The property is known as Lisa Park.
So moved.
Okay, motion by Coleman,
Second.
seconded by Good. If we have no discussion, go ahead and take the roll.
Holm.
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Hollister.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, item 8 is new business, and A is a resolution setting a public hearing date of July 5th, 2022 at 6 PM regarding stormwater levy project.
So moved.
Okay, we got a motion by Colister,
Second.
seconded by Simonson. We have no discussion. Go ahead and take the roll.
Simonson,
Yes.
Colister.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Holm.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. And item B is a resolution approving a contract amendment in the amount of $187,438 submitted by Origin Design for the Black Street project. Okay, motion by Colister. Do we have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Simonson. Do we have any discussion here?
I have something. I was wondering, it says here that this is to add 22 working days to the contract, but then after that, it says they project a total of 32 extra days. They're going to ask again, aren't they? Is that what that means?
Councilman Holm, that's a good question. And Origin Designs, Andy Godkin is on the Zoom that might be able to speak to that sort of a technical question. I think right now it sits at 22 and that they project out 32. And I think he tried to build an amendment here that captures that sort of a time increase. I'll ask Andy to unmute himself and add to that.
Good evening, Mayor and council members. That what Josh just mentioned is totally accurate. So we have through 11 change orders now to the construction contract, added 22 working days to the contractor schedule, which also presumably would mean we are out on site and doing our administration services for that same amount of extra time. Now, the 32 days is anticipated, but that is built into this this amendment that we're looking for here. We're hoping that this is the last time we'd have to do this for our services on this project.
If they don't hit 32, we don't get paid for 32. It's hourly billing.
Correct. Yep. Hourly,
Okay.
not to exceed. So we would only bill for, whatever services we end up providing, not to exceed this amount.
Okay, well, that would have been nice in the description, not to
Okay.
exceed.
Anybody have anything else?
Thank you, Andy.
So if you go over the 32-day mark, do we get that labor for free?
Well, then that's when they would come back.
Good
That's what Frank
question.
takes over.
Good
All right.
question. Josh and I talked about that just a little bit earlier today. And I mean, without a huge change in the scope or nature of the construction, I don't foresee, a couple days or something here and there is not going to be grounds for us to want to do another amendment of this sort.
Okay.
Anything else? Then go ahead and take the roll.
Colister.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Holm.
Yes, yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Item C is a discussion and possible motion approving the purchase of televising accessories in the amount of $30,851 from McQueen Equipment. I believe this is
The new camera,
Frank's-
correct?
Frank's.
This
Frank's
is
accessories?
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, this is the accessories for the Public Works Department to televise the larger storm sewer pipe.
And this is so we don't have to send it out to be done. We don't have to hire other people,
Correct.
contractors to come in.
Jeff and like Jennifer already purchased a camera for sanitary, which is
Yeah.
your smaller pipe. This is for your
Bigger ones.
48,
Okay,
54-inch pipe stuff.
so we're going
like
to
that.
save money on this then, aren't we?
Eventually.
Yeah.
We will use the same camera. It's just that our wheels aren't big enough for his storm sewers, basically is what it is. And the lighting, it adds an extra like piggyback on the back of the camera for lighting for the bigger diameters.
Hey, Jen,
Yes,
did you and Jeff contracted a company out of the Quad Cities recently for the is it Quarry and Madison? Where
correct.
that private line joint was disrupted.
Yep,
You had to get a contract company to come in. Do you know the size of that bill, for instance?
I do not, Josh.
Okay. It was a sizable one. I don't recall either what
Yeah.
exactly that bill number was, but not having to do that will be advantageous to the city, certainly.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And they are going to provide us 8 hours of training. They're coming July 6th, providing it works with their schedule. I talked to him late this afternoon and we'll all train together.
Okay, so that's part of the bill. Great.
Did we get a motion?
No.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion by Holm,
Second.
seconded by Good. If we have no more discussion, go ahead and take the roll.
Coolman,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson,
Yes.
Colister.
Yes.
Okay, that motion passes. Item D is a resolution approving a bid in the amount of $14,868.48 to CPEC and $3,697 to EMS for the airport fuel farm improvements.
So moved.
Okay, got a motion by Holm,
Second.
okay, seconded by Good. Do we have any discussion on this matter? Frank, do you have anything to add?
This is being funded totally by the CARES Act.
Yep.
So there isn't any money coming out of the city's pocketbook.
Okay, very good then. If we have nothing else, go ahead and take the roll, Judy.
Good,
Yes.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson,
Yes.
Colister,
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Okay, that motion passes. Item E is a resolution approving a bid in the amount of $123,034.86, which was submitted by Gee Asphalt Systems for the fiscal year 2022, 2023 cracks sealing and seal coating. Okay, we got a motion by Colister, seconded by Coolman. Any discussion? Go ahead and take the roll.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson,
Yes.
Colister.
Yes.
Coolman,
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, well, looks like now we're gonna be fixing some streets.
Yeah, good.
All right, item 9 is reports and communications. Any council member have anything to add? City manager, do you have a report?
No report tonight.
Okay, we have no executive session, so I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
A motion by Colister, seconded by Coolman. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We're adjourned.
Nice.